Welcome then to the Retro Tech 120p challenge for Crizzle. That's Christmas. But if you're a West Coast rapper, maybe Snoop Dogg. So yes, that's what we're doing this week. Well, we're doing Battle Garrega. It's like Gallagher, but obviously done in the style of someone being sort of casually racist towards a Japanese person. So yeah, Garrega. So the 20p challenge is this. You have as many goes as you want as a practice. And once you've had enough practice, you can then press the record button. The record button then will take your 2 credits worth of play. And you can then upload that onto the old YouTubo. And we will all admire your work or not. So yes, this was developed by Raizing, which is Raizing. I'm not familiar. And it came out in 1996. It was ported to the Sega Saturn for all your 2D needs. And it did come out later on the PS4 and the Xbox One in a revision called 2016. The storyline is that a couple of good old boys, never meaning no harm, literally, they're like, what do you call them? The Dukes of Hazzard. They're like the Dukes of Hazzard, but they've got planes instead. They're basically standing up to this thing called the Federation, who have clearly dug a big hole in the planet, as you can see, and are mining it. And they've made their own planes, and they've decided to take on this evil Federation. Very anti-capitalist, that, isn't it? So yeah, that's the storyline of that. Now, I don't last very long in this, so I'd better get straight on to the genital facts of the week. And again, it's another shooter. So what I will talk about this week is Christmas. Let's have some Christmas sexual facts. So yes, there's a GQ article about the history of Christmas fornication. The Romans, you see, they loved a bit of non-Christmassy sex, but it was in between the time of the 17th of December and the 23rd of December, and that was called Saturnalia. You know how Romans party, I'm assuming, or how they did. Kissing under the mistletoe, not for them, try fisting under the mistletoe. No mistletoe though, just fisting. Well, they did have wreaths about of holly, so there you go. It was also the origins of Boxing Day, because one of the inspirations for Boxing Day, because the slaves would get a week off to behave as a free man would. So they would probably go around, you know, boning, I guess. So yeah, that was the Romans. St. Nicholas, as you may know him, he's one of the inspirations for Father Crizzle. He was actually a wealthy fella who donated a lot of money to charity. He saved a poor parishioner from having to sell his 3 daughters into prostitution to pay his debts. He did this by pinging gold through a window, making Santa the patron saint of prostitutes, apparently, despite, paradoxically, actually stopping them becoming prostitutes. But I like the idea of Santa as a pimp, being a patron saint of prostitutes. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Inuits, they would have a big winter event around about December where they would wife swap for a couple of days, like they had pampas grass and khakis in a bowl rather than big piles of whalebone and seals as pets. And now let's talk about sex in modern times. So there is a sexual position called the reindeer. But to be honest, it's just the doggy position from the images I've seen, and I've studied this very thoroughly. Except people are on all fours. Both of you are on all fours. How this relates to reindeer, I don't know. I suppose Santa sort of stacks them behind each other when Donna's blitzing, I don't know, Frank, whatever they're called. So yeah, I'd be well annoyed if I was a dog, because that's my position. That was named after me, and reindeers can't just come and steal that name away from me. So sperm quality improves in the winter as well. So make sure you sheath up, son. Especially as most common birthdays in the UK, the most common birthday rather, is on the 26th of September. Now, if you do your maths and you work backwards, you will work out that that's around about Christmas. So, yeah, people are raw dogging in the festive period. However, what they're not doing is wanking, because Pornhub gets 32% less UK viewers on Christmas Day. I guess people are too tired and bloated to bash the bishop. Plus, it's a Christian holiday, you can't go bashing bishops. So, yeah, that's the sex facts for the week done. What's coming up on the channel? Well, it's the Christmas special, and I'm reviewing Tim Allen's Santa Claus 3. Was the only Santa Claus, as in the Santa Claus movie, that got a video game as far as I'm aware. So that's coming up as we go to the continue screen. Still time to vote for me as your one true December King on YouTuber of the Month. I will put the link below. But that's enough from me today. That's a nice short one, isn't it? You can get on with wrapping your presents, you dickhead. So like, subscribe, and thanks, bye.